Hello, friends, and welcome back to the 8 Laws of Health. I'm Narda, and today we're tackling a word we don't hear much anymore: temperance. Now, when I say temperance, you might think of the old temperance movement against alcohol. And yes, it does mean avoiding harmful things. But temperance is bigger than that. It's about balance, self control, and living life in a way that honors God and strengthens our faith. Ellen White wrote in Counsels on Diets and Food, "True temperance teaches us to dispense entirely with everything hurtful and to use judiciously that which is healthful." In other words, temperance is twofold: stay away from what harms you, enjoy wisely what helps you. That's not restriction, that's freedom. Freedom from cravings, addictions, and regrets. Modern science agrees. Research from Frontiers in Psychology shows that self-control is one of the strongest predictors of long-term health, success, and happiness. People with better self-control not only live longer but also experience less stress and greater life satisfaction. And here's something fascinating: self-control works like a muscle. The more you practice it, whether with food, media, or habits, the stronger it gets. Let's talk diet. Temperance means avoiding harmful substances like alcohol, tobacco, and drugs, cutting back on sugar, caffeine, and highly processed foods, eating wholesome plant-based meals in moderation. A 2020 British Medical Journal study found that excessive ultra-processed food intake increases risk of cancer, cardiovascular disease, and early death. Temperance, then, isn't about depriving yourself, it's about protecting yourself. Temperance also applies to lifestyle. Too much screen time, it affects your sleep and mood. Overworking, it burns out your health. Even good things like exercise or studying becomes harmful when taken to extremes. A Harvard Medical School report highlights how sleep deprivation from poor balance raises risk for obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. Balance is the secret ingredient of wellness. Now, I'll be honest, I love mangoes. I could eat three in one sitting. But temperance whispers, enjoy one and let the blessings satisfy. Friends, God wants us to enjoy life, not overindulge. Think of temperance like the guardrails on a mountain road. They don't restrict you, they keep you alive so you can enjoy the drive. The Bible reminds us in 1 Corinthians 9 verse 25, "Every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things." Temperance is part of the fruit of the Spirit. It's not willpower alone, it's God's power in us. When we surrender cravings, He gives us strength to live balanced, joyful lives. So, how do we practice temperance daily? Here are some easy steps. 1. Identify your triggers. Know what foods, habits, or apps steal your time or health. 2. Replace, don't remove. Swap soda for water, scrolling the net for walking, late night snacking for rest. 3. Pause before indulging. Ask yourself, will this strengthen or weaken me? And 4. Pray for strength. Temperance is a partnership between your effort and God's Spirit. So here's your challenge for this week. Pick one area of your life where you need more balance. Maybe diet, sleep, or media. Set one realistic goal for the week. Example, I'll replace one soda a day with water. Or I'll stop scrolling after 9 p.m. And last, write it down. Pray over it. And track how you feel by the end of the week. Temperance isn't about restriction. It's about freedom, balance, and joy. It's about living life to the fullest, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Join me next time as we breathe deeply of pure air. Another simple but powerful law of health. Until then, live balanced, live joyful, and let Christ guide your choices.